Good afternoon, all you Trojan fans. It's an afternoon ball game here at Upper Dauphin Area High School. This afternoon as the Trojans play host in a non-league ball game. They play host to the Seals of Selinsgrove. So we have the introduction of the ball teams going on right at the moment, and we'll be back with the opening tip-off in just a moment. It'll be the starting lineup for UD that we've seen before now. It's going to be Reed, Bechtel, Chris Troutman, Jeff Miller, and Sean Herb. So we'll be set to go in just one moment with the opening tip. Trojans coming off a victory last night in a league game against East Juniata when they had an easy time of it, scoring 90 points against the Tigers. But this afternoon should be a lot more competition as this Seals team looks big and strong, ready to go. They will have number 30, Rutkowski, out there, will be jumping center with Scott Reed. Reed, who had 30-some-odd points in last night's ball game. And the opening tip is controlled by the Trojans. This is Chris Troutman. Chris out in front here for Jeff Miller. Back to Chris. Chris, good three-point outside shooter. As we know, over here, the ball tipped away and gathered back in there, and then Feldy has it. Over in the wing, he goes with it. Pick up these guys as we go along here. This is Feldy.
Seconds in here, 2 out the way. 3 seconds. Out of there.
42 with a shot, no good. Rebound to Reed, and the ball tipped away and gathered in there by Bedell. Bedell with a shot, good for 2. 2-0 the Seals. Miller on the left wing with it, dumping inside for Reed. Reed with a turnaround shot that won't go. Rebound in there to Sean Herb, though, and Sean puts a shot up. He's fouled. Foul will be on Herbert, and Sean Herb will go to the line shooting 2. Sean to the line for the first time this afternoon. First foul of the ball game. 42, Herbert picks up his first one. Here's the first shot, good. Well, Sean makes it a 2-1 ball game now. Seals 2, UD 1. And his second shot is good. We're tied at 2. Feldy over here for Herbert. And ahead now. It comes here to 21. He puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes back to Reed. Reed ahead for Miller. Miller breaking back 2-on-2. So Jeff will have to slow it down as Bedell chucks it out of bounds over there. Miller back over here now for Herb, near side over here for Troutman. Miller on the left wing. Sean Herb out in front. Now Jeff Miller's got it. Jeff pumps one up from over on the side. It's good. It's a 2-pointer. It's 4-2, UD by 2. Here's Bischoff with it. Cross court there for and a shot put in there, but the ball is knocked out of bounds there, but a foul called. Foul will be on 42, White. Who's 42?
Shoot the ball, let's go. The call was that.
Jeff Miller picked up the personal foul, and the coaches have a question on that, whether he was shooting or not. And let's see. It's 4-2, the Homers by 2, with 7:16 remaining in period 1. Bedell will inbound the ball following the Seals timeout. Dumps it inside here for that 42. Back out here for Feldy. Feldy working it near side over here for 21. Here's a shot from the side, no good. Rebound in there to Reed, and Reed has it go off his fingertips as he battled inside there with number 21, Bischoff. Bedell will inbound the ball. Near side here, Bischoff with a shot for 2. It's good. 4-4. Tied up. Here comes Chris Troutman. Chris near side over here for Sean Herb. Now back out to Chris. Chris for three. Boom. It's good. And the Trojans lead 7-4. Nice shot by Chris. Here goes that Bedell. Inside he goes. Now back out here for Bischoff. His shot. No good. Rebound to Reed. Back with it come the Trojans. This is Sean Herb with it. Sean on the right baseline. Back out in front now for Troutman. Near side over here. Herb takes it on the baseline and dishes it back out on the side to Miller. Back out here for Chris. Chris for three more. Won't go. Rebound in there by Reed. Just wouldn't go. And the rebound comes down there to that Bischoff. Here's a baseline shot on a good move inside, but the ball tipped around in there and gathered in by the Seals. Pass over there and hold everything. Number 30 on the rebound will be on Rutkowski, picking up the foul for the Seals. UD up by 3, 7-4. Miller and Troutman play catch with it on the left wing. Now on the near side here for Sean Herb. Sean sets up for three. It's good. A three-bagger for Sean Herb. It's now 10-4. UDA by 6. On the wing, shot over there by Bedell, no good, and the rebound comes right down to Bedell, and he puts a shot up and in good. 10-6. Four minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Miller out here for Troutman, near side over here for Herb, now back outside for Troutman. Chris looks like he and Sean are always getting ready to set up that three. Both of them have one. Across court for Miller. Now inside for Reed. This is Sean for three more. That's a little short. Rebound over there. Going to come right back down to Reed. Reed for two. Good job, Scott Reed, for two more. It's now 12-6. Over into the corner. Oh, my goodness. Look out here. As flying through the air. It was Jeff Miller went airborne. And the foul is on UD, but not on Miller. Foul is on, or yeah, it was on Jeff Miller. I beg your pardon. It was on Jeff Miller. He picked up his second. He checks out of the ball game now as Markle comes in for UDA. There's a shot from the side, no good. Rebound, tipped around in there. And Bischoff is fouled as he goes up for the shot, and he picks up the foul. Sean Herb picked up the foul, and first shot, good. 12-7. Bischoff's second shot is good. 12-8. 4-point margin now. UD by 4. Here comes Chris Troutman with it for the Trojans. Near side over here for Markle. Sean Herb now on the left wing. Near side over here they come with it. Chris for three. It's good. Chris Troutman for a three. 15-8. Rutkowski over here now for Herbert. Out of Rutkowski. He dumps it ahead here, and the ball is going to be knocked out of there by Sean Herb off the fingertips of Bedell. And got a good defensive play that time by Sean Herb. Sean has it. Now out here for, well, they go inside to Reed. Reed for two, a little bit short. Reed gets the rebound. Second follow-up shot won't go. Rebounded in there off the fingertips of Markle. And this is Bischoff with it. Near side here for Feldy. Passes it ahead for Bedell. Bedell puts the shot up, and Markle draws the foul as he leaned in to Bedell. And Bedell will inbound the ball for his Seals. Bedell inbounds it here. Bischoff with a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Reed. Bechtel. Haven't seen Scott in there doing much so far, so I'll have to get Scott in the offense. This is Sean Herb on the near wing. He drives it under the baseline, tries to put the shot up on a reverse. It's blocked in there by Herbert. And back comes Feldy with a quick pass on the far side. Bedell for 2, I believe. Rebound comes back here, and a foul will be called. A foul will be called on Bedell. He'll pick up the personal, the team's 3rd. And none shooting, of course. And for Bedell, his 1st, I believe. Yeah, his 1st. 15-8. UDA by 7. On the wing it goes over there now for Bechtel. Herb has it. Back out here for Markle. Markle on the baseline. Probably should have shot it, then lost it, and wishes he would have had that play back again. Feldy with it. I think the guy's name's Bob Feldy. Had a Bob Feldy here at UDA a little bit ago, a couple of years ago. Herbert with it. Bounces it inside. Stolen away in there by Markle. Markle for 2. Won't go. Rebound shot bounces around in there and picked up by Herbert. And back to Feldy. Come with the Seals. Here's Bedell looking for some help. Spreads it over to the near side here for Herbert inside. Shot good. Herbert for 2. And it makes it a 15-10 ball game now with 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sean Herb races in, puts the shot up and in. Good. Fine shot by Herb. And it's 17-10 with 45 seconds left. There's Feldy. Feldy trying to go into the corner, but nothing doing there. Bedell out in the wing now. Gets cut off. Gives it back over there. Herbert. Herbert with a pass inside. Rutkowski with a shot. It's good. Rutkowski has 2, and it's now a 17-12 ball game with 17 seconds left. Comes Markle. Markle going to the hoop. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound going to come loose and controlled by Reed. Reed out here for Chris Troutman. Now back over to Reed. Reed from the side. It's going to be short. And the ball goes on the floor just as time ends to end the first period. But a good first period for Upper Dauphin as they lead by 5, 17-12 at the end of 1. Second period underway. Trojans leading by 5, 17-12 in period 2 here. Here's Bishop. Bishop, 15-foot shot from out front. Good. And it is now 17-14, the margin down to 3. Miller, near side over here. Dump it inside for Reed. Reed for 2. Good block inside there by Rutkowski on Scott Reed that time. And back with it come the Seals. This is Bischoff. And Bischoff is strangled in there as Sean Herb will pick up the personal foul. Sean will pick up his 2nd. And Bischoff will go to the line shooting 2. Bischoff's first shot is good, and so it's 17-15 and now 17-16. Well, the Trojans, who had pulled out to a fairly decent margin, are now facing a 1-point lead. Here's Reed right inside. Shot good. Good job, and a good pass inside for that Scott Reed guy. And he put it home. 19-16. Feldy on the wing over there now for that Bischoff. Bischoff pushes one up for 2. No good. Reed with the rebound. Back over here for Miller. Miller with a quick outlet pass ahead here now for Steve Troutman, who is in the ball game. Inside it goes to Markle. Markle off the glass for 2. Good. Nice shot. 21-16. UD starting the comeback. Here is Feldy with it for the Trojans. Near side over here now for that Bischoff. Bischoff has it to Rutkowski. Rutkowski shot. Good. It's good. Nip and tuck ball game, and Coach Foster calls time. And it's now 21-18 with 6:32 remaining here in the first half. UDA up by 3. Trojan timeout is over. And back to basketball here as Miller will take it along that side. Over here for Markle. Markle outside for three. It's good. Scott Markle for three. And it's 24-18. Trojan lead up to 6. Here's Feldy on the left wing with it. Has it stolen away in there very nicely by Jeff Miller. Jeff with a good bounce pass over there for Sean Herb, but that's good for 2 more. 26-18. The ball is loose out here, and back with it come the Trojans. Ahead over here now. Whoops, they bounce it off of a leg. It'll remain UD ball as the ball went off Lebrecht, who is in the ball game now. And let's see. Bedell comes back in now as Feldy checks out for the Seals. Pass inside for Reed, and a shot put up. No good. Rebound good. Scott put the 8.5-inch rebound in as the ball came right off the front to him, and he just picked it up. 28-18. Trojans have climbed back to a 10-point lead. This is Bischoff. Bischoff spinning around with it. Let's see. Now back out here it comes to Bedell. Bedell over there for Lebrecht. Lebrecht dribbles twice, has the ball come loose, and holy, wait a minute. Lebrecht pushed him or grabbed him or something. Wow, gave Miller a shot. Anyway, it'll be the 5th team foul. For the 4th team foul for Lebrecht, who just came into the ball game. He picks up his first. And UD will inbound the ball. This is Scott Markle with it. Near side over here for Steve Traubman. Now across it goes for Markle. Markle dribbles it inside. Scott Reed for 2, has it blocked away. Ball spins loose, and hold everything here. A foul will be on Scott Reed. He'll pick up his first. Team 6th, and with 5 minutes remaining here in the first half, Herbert comes back into the ball game. He will replace Lebrecht. Herbert will take the ball out of bounds for the Seals. Dively in there now for Selinsgrove also. Here's Dively underneath for 2. Yeah, just get into the ball game, gets himself 2 points. Back comes Markle. It's 28-20 now, UD by 8. Pass inside for Reed. Reed between 2 people puts it up and in. Good job, Scott Reed, getting that quick inside pass between 2 Seals and then ripping it to the boards. Good job putting it in. Here comes that Bedell. He's tied up over here. And he gets it inside now for, well, let's see, it's stolen away by Markle. He didn't get inside for anybody. Back with it comes Sean Herb. Sean racing along the left side over there, has his pocket picked by Rutkowski. He gets it ahead here for Bedell. Bedell goes to the hoop, but wait a minute, it's going to be a jump on a good block in there by Markle. Good job, it'll be UD ball. Fine defensive effort by Markle. And they'll put it back in play now. Miller will bring it up court for UDA. Near side over here for Sean Herb. Sean bounce pass over to the far side. It's going to be fought for over there as Rutkowski comes away with it. Then he has it nearly stolen, nearly knocked out of his hand, but back over here for 42. Herbert puts it up and in good.
Come on, defense, let's go. Defense down low.
And it's now 30-22. UD by 8. Miller out in front. Stopping, popping it over there for Markle. Into the corner for Sean Herb. Sean sets up for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Rutkowski, and back with it comes Herbert. Bedell with it. He loses a handle on it. Back with it comes Miller. Jeff Miller going to the hoop for 2. Jeff Miller with a good layup. Okay, extended that arm out there and laid that up and in. It's a 10-point ball game again, 32-22. Ball near steal outside here by Miller, but he gets it loose. Swings it underneath here for Herbert, or Bishop, and Bishop misses it. Back with it come the Trojans. There's a ball knocked out of there by Herbert, right into the hands of Bechtel. Bechtel for 2, it's good. Scott Bechtel for 2 more, 34-22, a 12-point margin. Here's whoa, walk first. Yep, Herbert goes for a walk. Jeff Miller checks out of the ball game for UDA now, and back into the game comes Chris Troutman. And Chris over on the left wing side for Herb. Sean stopping and popping. That's a little bit short, and he's going to pick up the foul as he goes over the back of the Seal. And it will be for Sean his second, I believe. And it's also going to put the Seals into the bonus. And it will give him a chance to shoot a 1-and-1. As Sean picked up the foul. Personal foul number 3 on Herb. He checks out of the game. And into the game now comes, let's see, Jeff Miller back in again. And Dively at the line shooting for the Seals. His first shot, good. 34-23 with 2:19 left in the half. Let's see what Dively does with the second one. It is good. So he gets 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And Chris Troutman coming back with it. Now it's a 10-point ball game, 24-34, 34-24. Chris back out front here for Miller. Over there for Markle. Markle will stop and pop. It's good, a 2-pointer this time for the Scotster. Nice shot from 18 feet out. This is Feldy with it for the Seals. Feldy driving it right up the lane. Puts the shot up, it won't go. Rebound, let's see, rolls over there to Jeff Miller. And Jeff comes back with it for UDA. Into the corner over there for Markle. Markle inside over here now for Bechtel. Bechtel races to the hoop, puts the shot up. It's before the shot. Blocking foul called before the shot. So it'll be none shooting. It'll be number 5 team foul for the Seals, but nobody's shooting. And Chris Troutman will inbound the ball with 1:40 left here in the half. See what Chris can do with it. Brings it in here for Markle. Markle double teamed over here. Look out. He gets tied up and the ball will go over. Now as Herbert will inbound the ball for the Seals. Here for Feldy. Bischoff on the near wing. Bischoff's got it. He'll take it right to the top of the circle. Now we got a pass inside for Herbert, but he misses it. And UD will inbound. Chris Troutman to inbound the ball for Miller. Over there for Chris Troutman. Chris with it. Dropping it, well, no, he'll turn around and shoot one from outside. No good. Reed right there with the rebound. Puts a shot up and in. Good. He's fouled. The bucket counts. And he'll go to the line to shoot one. All right. Good job, Scotster. And let's see. The foul will be on number 42, Herbert. He will pick up his second personal foul. And Reed to the line shooting one. With 1:07 left in the half. Here's the shot. It is good. 39-24, 15-point margin for UDA with 1:05 remaining. Now the clock under a minute. Feldy tied up over there, but he spins it loose out here now for Bischoff. Bischoff's got it. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound to Reed, who's up high to get that one. And Chris Troutman coming back for UDA. 43 seconds left. Ball nearly stolen out front here by Feldy. But Miller has it. They put some good forecourt pressure on. Here's Markle with it. Now out in front for Miller. Now Markle. They go to a four-corner position type thing. Here is the ball being passed out here now for Troutman. Near side for Bechtel. Clock down to 20 seconds. Near side over here. Chris Troutman's got it. Dumps it back over here for Reed. Reed puts the shot up. He's fouled and he'll go to the line. Shooting two. And Scott, an excellent foul shooter. Reed will be shooting two with 15 seconds remaining in the half. First shot, no good. 39-24. And Scott will look to put his second one in. There it is, and it is no good. Reed misses a pair. Hard to imagine, but anyway, back with it come the Seals. Here's a shot from the wing, no good. Bischoff with a shot, and they're going to call a foul on Bechtel this time as he grabbed a hold of Bischoff and was called for the foul. Bischoff will go to the line shooting two. First shot by Bischoff was no good, so he'll get another opportunity here. His second shot is good. Pass, inbound pass right to Feldy. A mistake that time by the Trojans as time run out, but a mistake for sure as the inbound pass was captured by Feldy and he put the shot up, but it wouldn't go in. So an excellent first half, I'd say, for the Trojans as they lead by 14 at halftime, 39-25 UDA. Here we go, second half action now. Trojans leading at the end of the first half, and Chris Troutman with it. Chris inside for Reed. Reed fake once, puts a shot up. It's knocked out of there by number 21 with a good defensive play. Bischoff making a defensive play that time on Scott. In the meantime, Sean Herb back into the ballgame, playing with 3 personal fouls. Troutman out here for Miller. And hold everything. We got a hold underneath. The hold will be on Herbert. I believe Herbert will pick up the foul. For Herbert, that will be his third. Holding Scott Reed inside, I believe. I was watching the ball, but I think if you look at it again, you'll see probably holding Scott. Miller, near side. They swing it over here now for Troutman. Back outside for Miller. Troutman has it again, and now Miller inside for Reed, back over in the wing. Herb out in front. Two-pointer, no good. Rebound bopped around in there, and it's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to call it a jump, and it'll be Seals' ball. Herbert will inbound the ball. Bischoff has it. Ahead here now for Bedell, and Bedell tries to spin it over there, but it's picked off nicely by Jeff Miller. And back comes Miller for UDA. Chris Troutman on the wing over here for Sean Herb. Sean steps in, pops one for 2. No good. Rebound to Bedell. And Bedell right down the middle. Puts the shot up and it good. All right. 39-27. Jeff Miller for UD. Cross the timeline. Now they'll slow it down. Set it up a little bit here for Chris Troutman. Chris going to wind it down the right side and hold everything. They're going to say it's a walk. Chris kind of got that big dribble in there. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Foster. Well, Coach Foster, when he sees something going awry out here, he will immediately call time. Coach calls time, fixes it, and then sends the boys back out there. So we'll be right back. Trojan timeout is over. And Herbert will inbound for Selinsgrove. Coming back with it, loses the handle on it, a bump out here. Miller has it, drops it back over here for Sean Herb. Sean, a long pass across the court there for Bechtel. Scott on the baseline, back out here. Now inside they go for Herb. Or for Herb, yeah, Herb's shot won't go. Blocked in there nicely. Now it comes back to Sean. Come on, Sean, get into it. Here's Bechtel with a turnaround shot off the glass. That won't go. Rebound comes down to Rakowski. And back comes Feldy with it. Near side over here for that Divey. And now Herbert's got it. He's double teamed. Then he finally spun out of his hands and picked up in there by the Trojans. Good job again by Jeff Miller. Nice bounce pass over here for Chris Troutman, and Chris for 2. Excellent, excellent play that time defensively by UDA. Here comes Divey, dropping it over here for Rakowski. Rakowski puts a shot up and in. Good. He is fouled, and I think Herb might have got his 4th foul. Let's see who they call the foul on. Bucket is good. The foul is going to be on Sean Herb. Sean picks up foul number 4. Checks out of the ball game as Scott Markle comes in for UDA to replace Sean Herb. Rakowski at the line shooting Here's his first shot, or his only shot. No good. It's 41-29, UDA up by 12. Miller inside there for Reed. Reed on the baseline, puts a shot up, partially knocked away and then blocked into the glass. And back with it comes Feldy. Over on the wing it goes. Shot taken over there by Bischoff is good. 41-31, margin down to 10. They had led by 15 at one time. Seals creeping up on them, if that's what Seals do. Wait a minute. Ball knocked out of there by Herbert. Herbert, Rutkowski, Bischoff. Let's see, Feldy and Dively. This is Miller. Near side over here. Nice pass inside for Markle. Takes a shot, no good. And the ball on the floor, and it's going to be a jump call, and it'll stay UD ball this time.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Inbound pass for Miller. Swinging it over here. Markle. Near side for Troutman. Looking inside. Nothing doing in there right at the moment. So Miller will take it over on the right side. Try things over there. Back out here for Chris Troutman. Miller has the ball roll around off his feet, and it's going to go off Herbert and out of bounds. And timeout's going to be called by the Seals. As the game slowed down momentarily, the Seals coach said, wait, it's a good time to take timeout, and he did. 41-31 with 4:42 remaining in the third. UDA up by 10. Seals timeout is over, and Bechtel will inbound the ball for UDA. Scott drops it for Reed. Over here is bounce pass for Troutman. Now over inside Miller for two. It's good. Jeff Miller gets 2 points for himself. 18-footer from over on that right wing side. Here's a shot taken by the Seals. No good. Ball tussled around for and gathered in finally out there by Bischoff. Bischoff inside for Feldy rather, and Feldy's got it. Reed up here. Now we have Troutman. He's being double teamed. Gets the ball over here on the near side for Bechtel. Bechtel will drop it back and now fired over there for Reed. Inside shot, no good. Ball comes down to Herbert. And Herbert fires it underneath for two. No, missed the shot. Rutkowski had the shot as he was underneath all alone, and he missed the bucket. 43-33 as Dively will put it back in play for the Seals. In here for Bischoff. Bischoff has the roll off his fingers. Markle coming back with it, breaking back 2 and 2. Oh, tries to roll over here for Chris. Troutman, and right by Chris. The Trojans blew it that time. They could have had 2. They were breaking back together, and Chris just couldn't hang on to the pass. And Bischoff, and hold everything, a blocking foul going to be called on Markle. Scott Markle will pick up the foul. Bedell back into the ball game again now for the Seals, and he passes his inbound pass past Bischoff. So UD will get the freebie inbound. Here's Miller with it over there for Chris Troutman. Chris racing down the right side, and he is going to be fouled as Feldy will pick up the foul. Be the team's second or third, we'll see. Feldy's first. The team's second. Comes Markle. Markle streaking down there on the baseline. Tries to roll it outside, but Feldy will pick it up. Feldy jumping it off over there for Bischoff. Bischoff to the hoop for 2. 35-43, the margin down to 8. Here's Miller with it. Gets it over here now for Chris Troutman. Chris has reached into and fouled. The foul will be on Herbert. And Herbert will pick up his 4th, I believe. We'll have to check it out here. Yeah, Herbert picks up his 4th foul. He's going to check out of the ball game as Lebrecht comes back in. Lebrecht in for the Seals. Inbound here for Reed. Reed for Chris Troutman. Chris Troutman winds it down and puts the shot up. It won't go in. Rebound comes down to Rutkowski. And Rutkowski is fouled by Bechtel, according to the official. And it'll be the Seals to inbound the ball. This will be Lebrecht inbounding for Selinsgrove. He will inbound here to Feldy. Feldy will take it across the timeline. Near side here now for Bedell. And Bedell into the paint, puts the shot up, no good. Rebounded in there by Markle, and Markle starts it back. He's harassed by Bedell. And now by Bischoff, gets it ahead finally to Bechtel over in the right wing. Bechtel holding it up, pushing it out there, and ball picked off by Rutkowski. Rutkowski giving it back here now for that Feldy. Feldy looking on his wing over here for Bedell. Bedell races to the baseline underneath the hoop. Still in control of it. Now he'll pass it out front here for Feldy, or for Bischoff rather. And Bischoff fires it over the head of Lebrecht and out of bounds. They say it was touched by Upper Dauphin. So the Seals will maintain possession as Bechtel checks out with 2:04 remaining here in the third, and Steve Troutman into the ball game for UDA. Inbound pass and a foul call. The foul will be on Chris Troutman. As they say, Chris held Feldy. And that'll be Chris's 2nd personal, I believe. Let's see. At any rate, the Seals will inbound the ball. No, Chris is first. Chris Troutman picked up his first with 2:03 remaining in the third. So no problem for Chris as Lebrecht inbounds the ball here for Bowen is in the ball game, but this isn't him with it. This is Bedell. Bowen's got it now. Bowen out in front, stopping and pretty much tied up out there. Now he gets it back to Bedell. He's triple teamed and the ball knocked away in there by Reed, but then gathered back in by, looked like a walk or a run. Here's a shot, no good. Follow-up shot, good. Bedell for 2, 43-37. Chris Troutman for the Trojans as this forecourt pressure. Oh, wait a second. Foul on the far side by Lebrecht. And Lebrecht fouls Markle. And for Lebrecht, it will be his, second. Okay. Markle will inbound the ball for Miller. Minute 25 left in the third. Here comes Troutman with it. On the wing over here for Reed. Now back out to Chris Troutman. Chris out in front. Over in the corner it goes for Miller. Back out to Troutman inside. He tries to go with it to Reed. Reed stopping and popping, won't go. Rebound inside there. It rolls loose. And let's see, it's going to go out of bounds and a walk called. Will go out of bounds off the Seals. And Chris Troutman will inbound the ball for the Trojans. Swinging it all the way over there to Chris Troutman. Now back to Chris has got it again. Miller. Troutman on the right wing. Back out here for Miller. Miller for 3. It's good. Atta boy, Jeff. Miller hits one with 47 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 46-37. Bischoff with the ball. Now inside of that Dively, and a shot put up there, blocked nicely by Reed. Shot was by Rutkowski. Here's a shot from the side by Dively, no good. Rebound shot by Rutkowski, no good, and the ball's going to be knocked out of there as Steve Troutman comes in there to knock it out of play. Rutkowski rebounding his own shots underneath there. Finally, Steve Troutman just bashed her out of there. Here's Bischoff with it. Bischoff into the paint, goes to put it up and stripped away from him very nicely by the Trojans inside with 15 seconds. Here comes Miller. Miller drops it back over here now, and Markle's got it out in front. Clock down to 8 seconds. Here's Markle over in the wing. Back outside, near side over here for Chris Troutman. Chris puts it up, and had it gone, it would have been good, but a foul called. The foul will be on number 12, Bowen, and Chris Troutman will go to the line, shooting 2. Chris at the line to shoot 2. Time has expired for the third period. But Chris was decked when he put the shot up, and of course, the crowd over here disagrees with the call, and naturally they would. First shot by Chris is no good. Second shot by Troutman is also no good, so Chris has missed 2 of them. Now he's going to shoot another one. I'm not sure. Oh, he was fouled out of three-point range. That's right. Third try, good. So he made 1 out of 3. That makes it a 47-37 score now. Trojans up by 10 going into the final period. LeBrecq will inbound the basketball for the Seals as we begin the fourth. No, he won't. Now they just changed places here. And Herbert will inbound the ball for Feldy. The Seals last gasp. They trail by 10. And UDA trying to hold them off here. Into the side it goes over there. Dively with a pass, I guess you'd call it. Here's a shot from the side. No good. Rebound comes over to Steve Troutman. Back with it comes Chris Troutman. Chris breaking back. Dumps it over onto the side. Shot over there by Jeff Miller is good. UD by 12. Nice quick play that time. Trojans right down the court. Get 2. Here's Dively. Over there for Feldy. Back out front for Dively. And Feldy on the wing tries to bounce it inside but throws it off the leg of Markle. And so it will be the Seals to inbound the ball. LeBrecq will inbound. Back here for Dively. Or rather for Feldy. Now Dively has it. Near side it comes over here. Bischoff's got it. Bischoff leaning inside, and a foul will be called. I'm going to call a foul, I believe, on Steve Troutman. Steve Troutman picks up the foul, and for Steve it'll be his first. And he may check out of the ball game now as Bechtel comes back in and Steve Troutman checks out for UDA. Scott Bechtel back in there for the Trojans. And now Dively will inbound the ball for the Seals. Over here for Feldy. Quick pass across the court there now. Bedell has it. Bedell on the left wing for a shot. No good. Rebound underneath, controlled by Scott Reed. Ahead here for Markle. Markle with a quick pass over here for Chris Troutman. He puts a shot up. No good. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Bedell. And then they're going to call a foul on Jeff Miller. Gee whiz. Looked like Jeff had all ball. Had him tied up in there, but the call goes against Jeff. For Jeff, his third. And back with it come the Seals. This is Seal Feldy. Over there to Seal Dively into the corner. Feldy, good bounce pass inside for LeBrecq. LeBrecq can't make the shot. Back with it come the Trojans, and I wonder if he was fouled. Let's see, that will be a foul on Feldy. Team 6th. Back into the ball game comes Rukowski. Checking out will be LeBrecq. And UD will inbound the ball. Markle for Chris Troutman. Come on, Chris. Here comes Miller. Miller out around the top of the... Miller still has it. Again. Over here for Troutman. Now Miller. Markle on the wing. Inside it goes to Reed. Reed for 2. Won't go, but he's fouled. Foul will be on Bedell, and Reed will go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Herbert, and he picked up his 5th, so he fouled out of the ball game here. And coming in to replace him now is LeBrecq back into the game for the Seals. First shot by Reed, no good. Uncharacteristic of Scott Reed. He has missed several free throws. That's not Scott's game. Here's the second shot by Scott. It's good. All right, now maybe he's got it back on the beam here. Anyway, here comes Feldy with it. Over there for Dively. Bounces it for Bedell. Bedell on the left wing, inside to Rakowski, and now he drops it inside and hold everything. He is tackled inside there, has gone to the foul line, is Lebrecht, I believe, and Lebrecht went to the floor very hard with Scott Markle on top of him. Scott picked up his third, and Lebrecht will go to the line shooting 2. Lebrecht makes his first shot, and the second shot by Lebrecht is no good. Rebound comes out here to Chris Troutman. 50-38, UDA by 12. Near side over here for Markle. He walks with it as Scott started off just a little bit too quickly. He'll be called for the walk. And Lebrecht will inbound the ball. In here now for Bedell. Bedell in the corner. This is a pass inside for Lebrecht, and let's see, the ball rolls around in there, and so do a couple of Trojans, but they finally come up with it. Miller, near side over here now for Chris Troutman. Back to Jeff Miller. Jeff around that right side, gives it to Reed in the corner. Back out in front, Chris Troutman's got it. For Miller, Jeff out in front for Bechtel. Bechtel runs and guns one up there. It won't go. He's got the rebound. Shot, no good. Rebounded to Bechtel again. Third try, good. Scott Bechtel persevering inside there. Finally got that third one to go down. Good job, Scottster. 52-38. 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. On the wing over here for Bischoff. Oh, across the court they go with it now. It's tapped out of there by Markle. Pass intended over there for Bedell, but Scott Markle will check out of the ball game now. Man, he has played one heck of a nice game, and time called. Right now, time is called, and it will be called by the Seals, I believe, with 4:54 left. The Trojans up by 14, 52-38. Okay, Lebrecht inbounds the ball, and it's back over here, taken by Dively. Bischoff over in the wing. Now he spins it over here for Bedell. Bedell out in front for Dively. Dively, Bedell with it now. Over there it goes, and a collision. Wow. As Sean Herb and Sean might have just fouled out of the game. As they were both converging on the ball. And that's going to do it for Sean. So an unusual game for Sean Herb, to say the least, as he fouls out here on a call when they're both going for the ball, and Coach Foster can't believe it. And Markle will check back into the ball game for UDA. And it looks like it'll be Bischoff going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Sean picked up his fifth with 4:35 remaining in the fourth period. Here's the shot, good. Second shot by Bischoff is no good. Rebound there to Reed. And Scott will clear it over there to Chris Troutman. 52-39, UDA in the lead. Pass across there now for Markle. Markle into the paint. Dumps it. Whoa, hold everything a charge they're going to call. As Lebrecht got flattened that time, Markle making the move inside and hit Lebrecht. Be a charge, no shooting, and Lebrecht will inbound the ball for the Seals. This is Bedell. Bedell with the ball. By gosh. Inside he goes with it, and Rutkowski has it spun out of his hands, and let's see, they're still fussing for it underneath here as Reed and Lebrecht go after it. It will be Seals' ball. 4:10 remaining. Markle picked up his fourth personal foul on that last foul that was called here. Here's a shot from the side by Dively, no good. Rebound coming back here to Chris Troutman. Chris can't make the shot, and the ball out of bounds off Rutkowski. And Chris Troutman will inbound the ball. Chris breaking back almost too quickly that time, I guess. Here's his inbound pass for Miller. Over here now for Markle. Markle with a quick bounce inside for Bechtel. That wouldn't go. And back with it come the Seals. Seals with a shot. No good. Rebound to Bechtel. Hands it back here for Markle. Markle with some good moves up ahead here now to Miller. And then Chris Troutman's got it over there on the right side, and they'll slow it down a little bit. Chris heads into the baseline with it. Now back out here for Markle. Miller. Jeff heading in. Dumps it over here for Reed. Now back out here for Miller. Miller out here for Markle. Back to Miller. Miller from outside. No good. Rebound shot in there. Goes to Bedell of the Seals, and back he comes with it. Quick pass up court here for Rutkowski. He has the ball stolen away. Picked up nicely by Markle. Flips it back in here to Bechtel, and then Bechtel has it knocked out of his hands by Lebrecht, so it'll remain UD ball. 3:07 left in the ball game. Here comes Miller back out in here for Chris Troutman. Chris Troutman puts it into the corner for Reed. Miller spinning it over here. Markle back out to Troutman. Miller on the right wing, dumping it inside on a high pass for Reed. Reed puts it up, but he is fouled, and Scott will go to the line, shooting 2. Bischoff picked up his second foul, and Reed's got the foul shooting zeroed in now. 53-39. Let's see if Scott can get another one. Second shot is just a little short, and Rutkowski with the rebound for the Seals. Back over here for Bedell. Bedell has it stolen away from him as Chris Troutman comes up with it. Chris trying to get rid of it, rolls it over there to Markle, and Markle with it for UD. Over here for Chris Troutman. Chris playing a super game again. Over there for that Scott Markle. Markle will hold it and slow things down. Clocked on at 2:22. Miller, and he is swarmed under out there by a couple of Seals, and Jeff will go to the line as Jeff will be shooting a 1-on-1. Foul was on Bishop, picked up his third. Shot by Miller is good. And Jeff gets the first one. That's the important one on these 1-on-1s. So we'll see if he can get a hold of another one. Here's Jeff's second shot. It is a little short. Rebound comes back out here to that Feldy. Feldy racing down the right side. Oh, wait a minute. A walk over here as Bischoff had the momentum going and took the pass and just kind of kept going. Thought, well, I can make one dribble and go 12 yards. Timeout here is something that was on the court. Now they got it off. 2:16 left in the game. Chris Troutman with it. Chris bounces it along the right side over there for Markle. Near side here for Miller. Miller tries to dump it inside. It's knocked away by Lebrecht. And back comes Lebrecht for the Seals. Out here to Feldy. Near side over here now. Dively had it. Pass it over to the far side. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Looked like a walk over there. Bischoff just stopped in time. Feldy for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Reed. He'll spin it back here for Bechtel. Quick pass ahead for Miller. Jeff will take it out here and drop it back over there now for Bechtel. Bechtel back over here for Miller. And they're going to just do a four-corner type of a thing here, maybe, as they get it back over here for Chris Troutman. Chris double-teamed out for Reed over in the corner, and Reed is fouled by Rutkowski. And Reed will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 1:27 left in the ball game. Scott puts up his first shot short off the front. Scott with the rebound. Outside here now they go with it. Chris Troutman for Miller. Jeff over there for Chris. Into the corner. Well, they got to go back outside here and hold everything. A foul as Tively picks up the foul, and that'll send Markle to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Scott Bechtel checks out of the ball game now as Steve Troutman comes back in for UDA. First shot by Markle, no good. Here's Bishop over in the left wing side. Puts a shot up, no good. Steve Troutman with a rebound. Back here for Markle. Quick outlet pass here for Reed. And Reed is pushed And it's going to be an intentional foul. Oh, I wonder why. Rutkowski would question a call like that. He rode him out of bounds, hanging on to him. Anyway, Scott will go to the line, shooting a couple. Then the Trojans will get the ball out of bounds on the intentional foul. We've got 56 seconds left as Rutkowski picked up his third personal foul. Here's the first shot by Scott's good. And Reed's second shot is also good. Scott staying here and pour in a couple here. And now the Trojans will get the ball out of bounds. 56 seconds left. Chris Troutman will inbound the ball for UD. Scott Reed leaves the ball game after playing a good game. Super game. Markle. Whoops, wait a minute. Markle's fouled as Bischoff will pick up the foul. Scott will go to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. 51 seconds left as Scott Markle goes to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Bischoff had picked up his fourth personal foul. Shot no good, and gonna have a foul called on that play. Foul will be on Steve Troutman, I think. Or was it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Steve Troutman picks up the foul. And with 49 seconds left, Lebrecht will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Lebrecht at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Dermot Garrett getting ready to win the ball game with 49 seconds remaining here in the contest. And Lebrecht makes his first shot, and Dermot enters the ball game to take over for Scott Markle. And Markle has played one heck of a good ball game here this afternoon, too. Really hustling against these Seals of Selinsgrove. And Lebrecht's second shot is no good. Let's see, tipped around in there. We got Burnley trying to put a shot up, but he's fouled as Bill Miller is into the ball game for UD now. And so is Matt Stroop. Stroop's in there along with Bill Miller, Chris Troutman, Steve Troutman, and Dermot Garrett. 45 seconds remaining as Burnley goes to the line shooting two. First one, good. Second shot by Burnley is also good. 56-42. 45 seconds remaining. This is Stroop with it. Stroop across the timeline here for Chris Troutman. Over there for Dermot Garrett. Dermot takes it out in front. Drops it off here now for Stroop. Stroop looking for some help for Bill Miller. Back out here now for Chris Troutman. Back out now for Stroop. He gives it over there to Chris Troutman. Chris, time down to 10 seconds. Near side it comes here to Dermot Garrett. Dermot's going to turn it back outside. I thought Dermot might take a shot, but he didn't. Clock wait on here now as Bill Miller fires one up for three from the side. No good, and that's going to do it. The ball game ends right there with a final score of UDA 56 and the Seals of Selinsgrove 42. So the Trojans keep their record intact here now. Pick up another victory, this time over a big ball club, AAA rated school. And 56-42, a 14-point win for UDA. We'll catch you later at the next UDA ball game. Fine job that time by a whole bunch of Trojans, and we congratulate Coach Foster once again and all of these UDA Trojans. Fine job. Catch you later. Good afternoon from UDA.